Looky here. Got In-N-Out Burger, girl. Got nobody online yet. This desk going in and out. It just goes in and out. It goes in and out, girl. I'm live, nobody signed in yet. This might be a big old fail, girl. We should have just went to the restaurant, shit. Am I too early? I may be too early. Hey, Brett. All the way from Austin, Texas. Yeah. I'm up here eating ding dong, bro. Ah! Shit. Is it because I went live too soon? Girl, my food's getting cold. I better jump online. Steve's just not popular.
Flip your food in the refrigerator.
Nobody.
In the microwave.
Put it back in the microwave.
Yeah, and then.
Fuck that. I'm about to start eating. I don't give a shit if anybody's watching.
No, put it in the microwave.
Fuck that. I'm about to eat. No, I'm not gonna wait. No. I'm not waiting. Okay, we got 3 people now. No. What am I eating? It's something that represents a hotel room, In-N-Out. In-N-Out represents a hotel room in so many levels. I can hear that in the background.
You need to turn your camera like sideways.
Turn my camera sideways, not for live.
Yeah.
No, if I turn my camera sideways, then I can't read the comments. I've already tried that. So anyway, you want your food? I already did. I already showed them the food. In-N-Out. In-N-Out. Oh, look. It's a double burger. Look at that. Hell to the yeah, girl. We both got the same thing. We got the number 1 with the loaded fries. Okay. We have 4 people now. We got 2. Girl. I should have. That scare went off that easy. We should have went to the Japanese restaurant. You want yours? Not right now? Girl, I'll eat it. I'll eat it. So hi, North. Trader. You know what? First time I ate it In-N-Out, well, the only time I ate it In-N-Out was in California, and the fries sucked. I thought they were terrible. And then somebody said if you get the fries, you got to get them loaded. So I went to the drive-thru tonight, and I said, okay, load me up. So apparently they just dump a whole bunch of shit on top of them, and they're supposed to be better. So we'll see. Is that the only plate we got? You know what? I'm gonna give you the box, and I'm gonna take the plate.
Like 10 plates.
Yeah, I'm gonna, because you can't see shit in this box. So it looks like they dumped some chili and cheese on top. Because I did not like their fries in California. They gave me this cute little spork. Hey, Wildcat. We got some In-N-Out, girl. I needed something that represented a hotel room, so I figured In-N-Out was perfect. Oh, look, it's so cute. They gave me a little salt and a napkin and a spork. No, that's not a spork. That's a real fork. They didn't give you no pepper? No pepper. So I got In-N-Out, Wildcat. I want to represent California. I only had I've only had Wildcat once. She was good, girl. I only had In-N-Out. But sorry, we've been out by the pool drinking, so I'm a little bit tipsy. So I've only had In-N-Out one time when we was in California, and I was saying how I didn't like their fries, but somebody said get them loaded, so I got them loaded tonight. We'll see what happens. What was the weird thing? We're in the drive-thru, right? And the dude says, "So will you be enjoying this in the car?" I was thinking, no, bitch, we're gonna be enjoying it on Air Force One. What do you think? We're in a drive-thru. Well, apparently, if you say yes, and I did, then they served it in this half a donut box, which I would have preferred a bag because now it's cold. But next time, if I'm gonna bring the food to the hotel room and eat it, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna enjoy it in a car. But I was afraid if I said I was enjoying it in the hotel room, you know how good looking I am. I was afraid he was gonna be like, well, what hotel are you staying in? What room? And girl, I gotta go through all that. And I got my imaginary husband with me. I can't risk it. So okay, we're gonna eat some In-N-Out. And also, let's see, last time I got it, girl, how many pieces of paper they got wrapped around it? It's like unwrapping a Christmas gift. Oh, it's got some more brown paper wrapped around that paper. Hey, at least we get a plastic straw in Texas. I remember when I was in California, they gave me a paper straw.
Sorry.
There ain't nothing worse than trying to suck through a paper straw, girl. I gotta have some latex in my mouth or I'm gonna be sucking on it. Okay, they gave me salt. Not quite sure why, but I'm gonna use it. Oh, Cinnamon made double bacon cheeseburgers. Wildcat says Cinnamon made us double bacon cheeseburgers tonight. Laugh out loud, hate In-N-Out fries. Yeah, girl, I did. I was not impressed with them. But like I said, somebody said, well, if you get them loaded. So, okay, they're loaded. We'll see what happens. And then, oh, this is the other thing I hated. They asked me, though, this time if I wanted onion, and I said yes. But I remember in California, I don't remember them asking me, but girl, they put a whole slice of, they don't even wring it out. So we got a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of tomato, some kind of special sauce on there. Looks like some lettuce, a little bit of lettuce. Where you going, girl? Damn, this is tiny though. It looks like a sausage patty. And some cheese. This is a little bitty herb, but it's tall. At least it's tall. But anyway, we're in Austin, Texas. We came here today to pick up Richmond's sister from the airport. She just flew back in from the Philippines. Shit. We should have brought our pickup truck, but we drove Richmond's car, which is a convertible BMW with no room to put nothing. And we weren't thinking. She had 3 gigantic suitcases full of shit. So I pulled up and there's like a line of cars waiting to pick people up. So the only way to get the suitcases in the car, because it's a 2-door, we have to drop the top. Well, first we had to open the trunk, get our luggage out of the trunk, and then, because the top won't go down, then we had to drop the top and then load all these suitcases in the back seat and put the top back up. Everybody's just staring at us like, look at these queens. They're just trying to show off. Like, no, we're just trying to get luggage in the car. Hey, Satin. Did you get your package? You like my shirt, girl? That's that Mexican tablecloth shirt my imaginary husband bought me. He's like, careful, bitch. I mean, we're in a hotel room. It's all romantic and stuff, but... So anyway, we was in the pool earlier drinking and having a good time. We met these people from Spring, Texas, which is just north of where we live. And girl, we started talking about totaling cars because me and Richmond have a habit of totaling cars. And then they started telling us about all the cars they totaled, and their son has totaled like 15 cars. I was like, damn, y'all's insurance must be high. We had a good time. Okay, I'm gonna try these loaded fries. Mmm. 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 Mm-mm-mm. Hello. Hello, everyone. Satin. Is that Weiss? Am I saying it right? Weiss. Weiss. It's so funny. On the way over to the hotel room from Richmond's sister's house, there's a road spelled just like that, Weiss Road. And then there was another road that intersected that called Fucks Grove. I'm not kidding. Fuchs Grove. Fucks Grove. Shit, I'm gonna visit Fucks Grove. You got it? Great. That's good. That's good. What the fuck? Meow meow. Somebody replied to one of my comments. Wildcat says, hi, Brett. You see it, Brett? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we're swimming in the pool. Having a good old time. So now we got some In-N-Out. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try this In-N-Out burger. My honest opinion about these fries, they still suck. It's just now they got some cheap cheese and chili on them. Of course, now they're kind of soggy because we had to go get them. I don't know if you saw what I said, Wildcat. I just started a little bit early. Started a little bit early. Oh, it means white in German, Weiss? Oh. Took that out of a flower. That's interesting. They look hard to you? What looks hard to you, Wildcat? Oh, no, he's still on the bed, girl. What are you talking about? What am I drinking, girl? Some, I got a Popeye's cup with a little bit of Diet Dr. Pepper. It tastes a hell of a lot like Seagram's. He's here. Marlon Conway. He don't want to be in the. He don't like to be on camera. Good night, Norris. He has to get up early. Why you gotta get up early? You got a ship to inspect. Norris inspects ship and ship cargo. I think he checked the Titanic for leaks right before it left, wherever it left from. I just juiced everywhere, girl. Damn, it's thick. In and out, girl. Damn, Brad, you just typed a whole paragraph, Stephen King. So, I wanted to do some in and out because it represents. I was like, what food represents a hotel room the best? And in and out, girl. I mean, you're in here, you're out, and when you're in here, you're in and out of something. Hopefully, several times. But then I was like, you know what? I think my California peeps would appreciate this. This is a California thing. We actually had a discussion about this in the swimming pool earlier about In-N-Out and Texas burger joints, and these people we were talking to, they're from Texas, and they were like rolling their eyes because their son apparently thinks that In-N-Out is better than Whataburger, which is the big Texas burger place. They were like, I can't believe he thinks In-N-Out's better than Whataburger. It was like a whole discussion we were having. It was funny. It's good. I mean, I like it. It's good. Ain't nothing wrong with this. Hell, girls, fast food. What are you gonna say?
Same as McDonald's.
Huh?
McDonald's.
Damn. Well, one thing is shooting juice everywhere every time I buy it. What did you say about McDonald's?
Same like McDonald's.
It's same as McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear that? You might get stabbed if we fly out there to see Wildcat. You might get lynched. He just said it's the same as McDonald's. Oh, no. You did not just compare In-N-Out Burger to McDonald's. Satin, you don't have either one? You don't have Whataburger or In-N-Out? What do you have up there? California. I mean, New York. What am I saying? Well, y'all talking too fast, girl. I gotta scroll back down and read some of this. Wildcat says, I would love to see you both. My friend has an Airbnb in Elk Grove. Yeah, we used to work in Elk Grove.
Oh my God, I was a manager in Elk Grove.
He was a man. Yeah, Richmond was a manager at the Hilton in Elk Grove. Well, I gotta ask you, how much is the Airbnb? Because we could stay at Hilton's pretty damn cheap. Because he's a GM, so we get
I got $35.
$35. We could stay at a Hilton. So. Can she give us the $35 on Airbnb? Probably not. White says, the best burger I ever had was from a place in New York, in Times Square. The best pizza I ever had in my life was in New York City. I don't even remember the place. It was just like this little hole in the wall. The worst hot dog I ever had was in New York City. In Central Park. That was on my bucket list.
Well, it's a street food.
Yeah, it's a street food, but damn, it was on my bucket list. I think I told the story, but I wanted to get a hot dog in Central Park in New York. We went, and when I got it, it was just, maybe I built it up too much.
Oh my God, the cheese turned out to be like a candle now.
What?
Look, try it.
What do you mean like a candle?
Look, try it. Get one.
What are you talking about? You mean like, oh my God, he's right. Look at that girl. I just picked up the whole thing from that cheese. He's like, it's like wax. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, it's like a wax.
Girl, it turned into, ooh.
I was eating my burger, and then when it's time for me to eat the French fries, it was like
It's all stuck together. Oh, In-N-Out.
But their burger is good. It's like the street burger in the Philippines.
Well, babe, you know what? Any cheese that gets cold after it melts, but yeah, it's kind of scary. That tells you what it's going to do when it gets to your colon.
We have like a burger.
Well, hit it in the microwave.
No.
We're staying at a home 2 suites. It's kind of fancy. It's got a microwave in it.
There's still a lot of people. Cool.
Wildcat, we would love to come see you so bad. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I touched the messages and they stopped. The best burger I've ever had was in Times Square. Oh shit, I fucked up. Hey, Cinnamon. Oh shit, I did it again. In-N-Out isn't it? Marlon says, I'm wearing sunglasses, so it's hard to read. In-N-Out isn't as good as people make it seem. You know, you like cookouts more. Yeah. It's just like Whataburger. Everybody in Texas talks about Whataburger. Like, oh, God. But I'm kind of like Richmond on that. I think Whataburger is like a McDonald's on steroids, pretty much. You have Five Guys out there? Yeah, we used to have a smash burger in our town, but all the smash burgers have turned into Five Guys. Richmond don't want these anymore, I guess. You just put them over here. Chi-Chi says we can have her B&B for free.
What is B&B?
She said we can move in now and we don't have to move out till 2035. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I think that said August the 5th. No, she said we could stay. Well, that's so sweet at Chi-Chi. Which would probably be better. That way we could, because it's got like a kitchen. We could mukbang all up in there. We stay at Hilton's all the time. It's kind of boring. I'm telling you, Satin, New York pizza. I don't remember where we were, but God, it was the cheese. It was unlike any cheese I've ever had in my life. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Five Guys is way better than McDonald's. Oh hell yeah. McDonald's is. You know what? You know why McDonald's is. The only reason McDonald's is good is because, well, they used to cater to kids. That was their target market. But now, once they get rid of the pedophile clown, I don't know what they're doing. But they're consistent. They consistently serve the shittiest hamburger in the world, and they're good at it. So, throw those fries in the microwave. Wildcat said throw them in the microwave. They do look gross, Cinnamon. Look, girl, I'm telling you, it's like, look at that. It literally, let me show you the back. Let me show you the back side of them. This is what In-N-Out loaded fries turn into. It's all stuck together. Oh, shit. Girl, you know I'm going to wake up at 3:30 in the morning and eat the shit out of this. Believe me. My hungover ass shit. I'm gonna that's gonna be like, they're the best fries I ever had in my life. Watch. Smash Burgers there in Louisiana. Oh, you're from Louisiana? I have relatives in Shreveport and where's the other place? Where's the other place my relatives live? Shreveport, and then Baton Rouge. Yeah, Baton Rouge. I couldn't remember. My nieces and nephews. You want to try Chick-fil-A too, Weiss? I'm not a big. That's another thing we was talking about in the swimming pool today about how successful Chick-fil-A is, but I'm just not. I don't know. I don't think their food is bad, but I don't understand the massive amount. It's no kidding. Chick-fil-A's, at least in the Houston area, it's nothing to see the drive-through pouring out into the street. Like, people will line up. I think they're selling cocaine or something. There gotta be something else they're selling besides fucking chicken. Because, I mean, nobody's gonna get in line that long for some damn chicken tenders. I don't know. But I've eaten it. I honestly, I think Popeyes is better. I don't know. I don't know what the big draw is for Chick-fil-A. Don't have it in Brazil. Are you in Brazil or New York? I'm confused. Weiss. I think my favorite hamburger, Wildcat says, I'm sorry, I need to call you. Call out who's saying what. Hamburgers are home-style hamburgers, either on the barbecue or in a cast iron. Yes. My favorite is to cook one outside on my pit, Wildcat, with some coals, some good old coals. I think a steak is better over coals. Even a gas grill can't produce a good steak like over coals. And I put like wood chips in my coals to make it smoke even better. You love the Bacon King satin for Burger King. At Burger King, I'll be honest with you, that Burger King is my favorite shitty ass burger. I mean, if I'm gonna say anything about fast food, Burger King, I love the Whopper. That smoky taste is so good. Wildcat says, dude, she has an awesome kitchen, outdoor barbecue, a swimming pool. What the fuck are we doing in Austin? Girl, the airport's only 15 minutes from here.
I have an aunt that has a house in Elk Grove.
Yeah, you got 1,000. Well, you're Asian, girl.
Yeah,
You're Filipino. You got relatives everywhere. Y'all breeding all the time. But girl, she's got a swimming pool and a outdoor kitchen, girl. What are we doing here in Austin? We need to be gone. You hadn't had Chick-fil-A, Rosie? You ain't missing much, girl. I don't think it's all that. I mean, I'm not knocking people who like it. Obviously, a lot of people do. I just personally, I mean, it's good. But like I said, I don't understand the massive following it has. Of course, it's just like a lot of people on YouTube that have followers. I don't understand why people follow them either. But yeah. Wildcat says, laugh out loud. If you threw those fries at Richmond, you would knock his shit out, right? Knock him out cold, girl. Weiss says CFA and Popeyes. What is CFA? Chick-fil-A, I guess that's what you're trying to say. And Popeyes are my top priority food to try in the U.S. whenever I get back there someday. Okay, so you must be in Brazil. Okay. Well, at least you got Brazilian nuts over there, girl. I mean, when you get here, Popeyes is my favorite. I don't know. You know what's weird, though? First time I tried Popeyes, I didn't like it, and I didn't go back for like 20 years. I didn't eat there because I got a bad experience the first time I tried it. Their chicken was all dry, so I didn't mess with them for like 20 years. And then one day I just happened to try them one more time, and then I was hooked. They're good. But I've had people tell me they've gotten dry chicken from there, but I've never had that experience since. Wife says I went to New York about 11 years ago when I was a kid. But you're in Brazil. Oh my God. I've always thought I wanted to go to Brazil. Like, it seemed like a pretty place. Like, I've seen pictures of it. I went to New York a couple times. I've been to New York actually a lot, but I was usually working. I couldn't enjoy it. Hey, from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Twin City. How are you? Brett says, Wildcat, agree, burgers that are homemade are the best. This is my second time at In-N-Out. It reminds me of burgers they sell in the streets of Manila, and they are the best. What reminds you of the burgers they sell in Manila? This one, In-N-Out?
Yeah, the buns and everything taste like, you know, but they are the best. Like for, it's very how do you call this one? Affordable.
Right.
The buns. It's not so fancy that buns, but it's good.
Okay, one thing I was shocked about when I pulled up to In-N-Out, they have 3 options, and that's it. Double cheeseburger is what we got, single cheeseburger, or regular hamburger, and French fries. Is that the way it is in California? Extremely limited menu. Like, I wanted to really throw down for y'all. I was gonna get like some chicken strips, and I thought it was gonna be like Jack in the Box. Like, got all kind of shit. They didn't have nothing. They had some ice cream. I thought about getting some ice cream, but we were kind of pressed for time. I was trying to hurry up because the line was long. It was just like Chick-fil-A, but they don't have a broad menu at all. Like, I was really surprised with that. Look at that girl. Even mine is doing it now. Look, Richmond. I'm stabbing my fries and they're all stuck together.
Well, you have to eat it.
It's like Elmer's glue, honey. Well, I bet if we'd have ate it as soon as they gave it to us, it smelled wonderful. Even this lady in the elevator, she had some Chili's. She had just went to Chili's. She had a little black box full of her leftovers. We were in the elevator with this, and she's like, "Oh my God, it smells good. What is that?" And we said, "It's In-N-Out." It probably was. These are probably good when they first hand them to you. If you just eat them right away, but you definitely don't want to carry it back to a hotel room, because then this happens. But I don't know. You know what's weird is the first time I had it, that big old slice of onion, I didn't like that, but now I like it. Like, it's the thing on the burger I like. It's weird. I don't know. Oh. Hi, imaginary husband. Twin City says hi, imaginary husband.
Hello, Twin City.
Wife says the nuts here are really cheap. Girl. I'm on my way, girl. Speaking of nuts, honey, give me that thing.
What is it?
That game.
Oh, yeah. This is like
Speaking of cheap nuts, girl.
The most viral game in the Philippines. You have to be good at it, okay?
The food is really, really good.
Okay,
If I say so myself. In the Brazil, I bet.
Here, don't disappoint me.
What? Don't disappoint me. So, there's this new game, guys, that's going around. Is it the Philippines?
The Philippines, yeah.
In the Philippines,
Call it Lato.
there's this thing that's going viral, okay? It's a new thing that they discovered in the Philippines. I never saw it before.
You said you played it.
How many years are they behind? Look, this is the new game. Okay. And I'm like, bitch, I used to play with that shit when I was 4 years old. They call it what? Lotto? They done hit the lotto out there. Lotto. Richmond didn't know how to play it, but I'm like, first you gotta get your balls smacking together, girl. That's why they're blue. And then, check it out, girl. And then the thing is to get it higher and higher before it twists up. Richmond didn't know how to do it earlier. Oh shit. See, that's what happens. Eventually they become twisted and then you can't have babies no more. And then you just left in the bed with a set of blue balls. Lotto, girl. It's trending now in the Philippines. You make a video of you playing with that and then tag some Filipino people, it'll go viral. Wildcat says, I like eating them at In-N-Out in the parking lot. They do good grilled onions. Yeah, it is good. I think the thing I've learned about In-N-Out is you got to eat this shit hot. You can't bring it back. Well, any fast food, but I mean, it was way better. It smelled way better. Yeah, Rosie's Addict says, we had them balls in the 80s, girl. I don't know why the Philippines is just now discovering this thing. They're usually ahead of us in a lot of shit, but this blue balls slapping together, that's just, you know. Right, Wildcat says, that's the oldest shit in the freaking books. That's right. The thing is, though, I think to make them like, yeah, flip, like you got to hit them on the bottom and on the top. You gotta be real good to make it do that. Blue ball. That's right, Twin City. Sometimes that's what you end up with in a hotel room. Believe me, girl. So we got a view of the pool from here too. I'm not kidding. We're on the 3rd floor. There was a tow truck parked behind the hotel here. The name of the tow truck company just made me laugh. It was called Finger Towing. Finger Towing. I can only imagine if they come by to repossess your shit because you didn't pay your payment. And you're like doing this as the driver's driving off. He's like, yeah, that's us. Finger. Give me the finger, girl. Oh, how's the UPS man, girl? I don't know. You've been texting me all day, girl. He did bring me a coffee mug with my picture on it. I don't know how he knew I wanted that. Wildcat says, I love more of the Korean barbecue, but I eat Big Gay Steve marinated Texas barbecue style short ribs with the stub sauces. Right, girl, stub it. Especially if you mix it with that a sweet one, like a Sweet Baby Ray's. It's wonderful. Yeah, finger towing. Can you believe that, Wildcat? I thought it was so funny. So, we're in a home two, and this is the brand hotel that my imaginary husband, they're building a new one in Texas, and he's going to be the GM of that. But this is my favorite of the Hilton brand. If you haven't stayed at a home two, I want to give you a tour. I'm going to give him a tour. I'm going to give him a tour, imaginary husband. Not of me, he said. It ain't nothing much. But anyway, it's all dirty because we're living in here like we live here. But look at here. They got a microwave. This is like a little kitchen. They got a microwave. They got dishes. Got a little refrigerator here, freezer. And then you got, look, they give you utensils and shit, even though there ain't no skillet or stove. Sink. Got a cute little bathroom. And a shower. Girl, they're like, God damn, y'all messy up in there. And then they got like a little desk here that pulls in and out, just like the burger, in and out, girl. And it's got like shelves. I don't know. I just love these little rooms. Usually there's like a little curtain right here so you can separate the couch from the bed and shit. Got a big ass TV. Good Lord. Richmond, I didn't realize how bad we could fuck up a hotel room, but we nasty up in here. He's in the closet, this little closet area. And then look outside, girl. There's a trucker over there, honey. But anyway, there's a swimming pool down there. I don't know if you can see a swimming pool, but anyway, home to. I just love them. I just love this hotel brand. It's one of my favorites. Hope you don't see all that. So anyway, I am nothing special. It's so funny. He goes in the closet and hides behind the curtain. Why are you so afraid to be on camera?
I want to be in camera.
Why? He's afraid, like, I don't know. I understand. He works for Hilton. We're in a Hilton property. He's like, I don't want to be participating in none of that nonsense. It is nice. Cinnamon stick. Home twos. I love them. I like them better than the Hampton Inns or the Hilton Garden or the Embassy Suites or the guest quarters. They own all that shit. Paris Hilton with their little dog. And then they got this one called True. Actually, this hotel is an L-shaped hotel. It was weird. I've never seen anything like it. Half of it is a True and half of it is a Home 2. It's weird, but we stayed at a True before. They were okay. It's just the decor for me is a little over the top. It's like ultra modern, but it looks kind of like a. Richmond described it best. He says it reminds me of like a college dorm. Like it's real, like it's weird. It's like a cross between 60s hippie and 2023 modern. It's like weird. It's very weird, but it's I don't know. To me, the room it feels kind of cold. Like it's not comforting or whatever. Yep. Wildcat says, okay, so when you guys come, we most definitely are going to be barbecuing. That's right. I don't care if we have to go to Walmart and buy one of them cheap-ass grills. We're going to do it. Wow, nice, Twin City. Yeah, home too. If you ever have to stay at a hotel and you can find a home too in your wherever you're staying, I would try it. They're cute, yeah. It's real messy. We usually I know Richmond, after this is over, he's gonna be like, why did you show him how messy that we keep the room? I know he's gonna say that. We usually don't. We usually kind of keep it together, but we're just, I don't know. Today we just went to the pool. We're just having a good time. I was like, fuck it, girl. That's for the maid to clean tomorrow. Shit. But we're one of those people. It's not because he works for Hilton, but like even before that, we always would clean our room before we would leave, and I don't know why we did that, but we just didn't want we don't want the cleaning staff to think, like, God, there's nasty ass queens over here. So we always kind of half-ass clean the room for them before they get in here. You see that 7 at 7? That's right. It's a nice pool. The water was hot, Twin City. It was almost like, well, in this 105, it's 105 degrees here in Austin today. So, yeah, the water was hot. Like, it wasn't cool. It was the whole pool, even in the deep end, the water was still warm. Come out wherever you are, Richmond. Come out of the closet. Come out of your safe place.
Come out of the closet.
Come out of the closet.
Oh.
Come on. Ooh, I got cheese on me. Oh, he just rolled over on his stomach. I might have to end this live. Yeah, we're having a good time. But he was putting the pressure to me right before I was going to start the live. He's like, ooh, because he saw this there's a Japanese sushi, like it's called Shogun restaurant or something, right across the hotel. We didn't see it earlier, but we saw it when we left to get in and out. He's like, oh, let's go eat there. I was like, I told everybody I'm doing a live. I can't do it live from there. He's like, yeah, you can. I was like, well, I don't know. They gotta have Wi-Fi and like, you know. I said, we'll go there tomorrow. So he's like, okay. I said, we can take your sister if you want to go. Twin Cities says, damn, like here, 2 hot winters are nice there. They can be, like I said, September, October, even November. It's pretty nice in Texas. Like a lot of 73 degree. That's what I call a nice day. 73 or 70. Anywhere between 70 and 73 degrees. I love. It's right in there. That's the sweet spot, I think, for a nice, cool, beautiful day. But 105, girl. Shit. Mm. So, my take on In-N-Out, I don't know. This is probably the last time I'm going to get it, to be honest. It's more taped out. I don't know. Number one is because at home, the closest In-N-Out to us is really in a direction we never go. It's on the other side of town. I probably won't drive over there and get it, girl. It's okay. It's just, I don't know. But they're doing something right. I'm sure they don't give a shit about my opinion because they're making good money. They're like, I don't give a shit about what you say, do you? We're selling a lot of... That fucking drive-thru was packed. So a lot of people like it. Yeah, a lot of people like it. So I don't have anything kind of game or anything planned for y'all. I didn't know what I'm gonna do. How long have we been going? 40, 45 minutes? So okay, so y'all wanna we can do a little question and answer, maybe? I didn't really have anything fun planned for this. So if you want, you could ask me a question. You could ask me something. Whatever you want to ask me. And I will answer you truthfully, but I get to ask you something. So let me see. I gotta throw a question out there. Wildcat likes that question answer. My favorite food to cook, Wildcat? Honestly, I love to fry things. I don't know what it is. What?
I agree, fried. That's what you love to do.
Richard said, oh, you agree it's what I love to do?
Yeah, fried.
Or it's what you love?
No, you.
Yeah.
Love fried food.
He laughed when I said that, but I do. I love to fry anything fried, like battered shrimp, chicken. It's my favorite. I don't know why. I just love to fry shit for some reason. It's probably my favorite food to make. But my favorite food to eat is probably Mexican food. I think we're going to take this over to the wax museum tomorrow and see if they want to put it on display. Yeah. I think that'll be a nice exhibit up in there. My favorite food to eat, yeah, would be Mexican food. I love Mexican food. It's like, I think I say that because it's one of the foods I could eat. I don't know, I just don't ever seem to get tired of it. I mean, I eventually, yeah, of course, I do get tired of it. Like, if we eat it too much, I'm like, okay, no. But I could almost eat that every day. But I could almost eat Popeye's chicken every day too, so I don't know. Okay. Wildcat says this French fries looks like that fake food they put in the turnabout. You know, the display food, the wax food they got at the... That's true, that's what it looks like. Oh, in and out. This is not a good PR commercial for you. Okay, Wildcat, so I gotta ask you a question. My imaginary husband's favorite food, I would have to say rice.
Hey, I only eat once.
Because he has white rice with everything. I don't give a shit what it is.
I only eat white rice when I crave for Asian food or any Filipino food.
Which is pretty much what you eat every day. So
No, excuse me, I only eat once a day.
Asian food once a day with rice.
Woody. That's not true.
My name is Steve, bitch.
Oh yeah. Steve, I don't eat Asian food every day.
Your favorite food, though, if I had to guess, outside of white rice, would probably be Popeye's chicken. No? He loves Popeye's chicken. You sure do bring it home a lot.
I do love Popeye's chicken.
He loves Popeye's chicken. But I think if I were going to call it out, the other thing he does...
I do love Asian fusion. I love...
But you love Filipino pork adobo.
Well, yeah.
He makes that a lot. He loves that.
I love Japanese food. I love Korean foods.
Korean, Japanese, anything Asian, I guess.
Yeah, Asian food.
Okay. I gotta think of some questions to ask y'all. I gotta ask Wildcat something.
You're crazy with rice.
Well, you love white rice?
I do, but I don't eat rice every day.
Oh, come on now.
Come on, I only eat once a day.
Cinnamon says she loves jasmine white rice. That's actually the rice I buy him was jasmine. Although I bought him this real expensive bag of jasmine rice recently, and he said it tasted old. I'm like, how does rice taste old? But his family owns a rice farm or a rice. What do they call it? Farm in the Philippines.
What?
Your family, they own a rice.
Yeah, it's a jasmine rice.
Jasmine rice farm in the Philippines. That's his family owns a rice production farm. And so he should know, I guess. He said it tastes old. I said, I didn't think that was possible for rice to ever be old or taste old, but I guess it does. What about the fried fish Wildcat says that we make? He's not big on fried fish. I am, Wildcat. He likes fish. Usually Richmond likes to cook fish like in soup form. He loves to make like a soup.
Steam.
Huh?
Steam.
Steamed or souped fish. World famous John Cole. Hey, your dogs ate rice tonight. That's my brother-in-law. We left our imaginary puppies with my brother-in-law and my sister. So I hope they're doing good. Is Dolce still spitting out them little Tootsie Rolls out her ass every 5 seconds? Because we get tired of cleaning them up. Rice and chicken. Aw, you're taking good of my care of my babies. Wildcat says, do you read the labels on the rice before you... What? Via Cinnamon has taught me that there is plastic in rice. Really?
No, but yeah, there are some rice that's like I think it's like a fake rice, like from China. But it has nothing to do with Chinese people, but it's something that's going on right now in Asia. That there are some rice that.
Girl, you know times are hard when they gotta make fake fucking rice
Yeah.
to afford rice.
Yeah, but no.
It used to be the cheapest thing.
The one that they're selling in the US are real. Because we have FDA. It's FDA.
Girl, fake plastic rice? Never heard of that. That must be the same company that In-N-Out's buying their cheese from. We have a 50-pound bag of rice in our kitchen. Really? Damn, girl, you're gonna open a restaurant? You're gonna open a sushi restaurant? Lots of Tootsie Rolls out in the yard. Y'all letting her, hey, gamer, ducky, yo, yo. There's lots of, what do you call it? Tootsie Rolls? Yeah. Dolce, she can spit them Tootsie Rolls out, girl. Put butter on your rice. Wildcat says, Richmond's totally right. You need to read and make sure that the rice does not have plastic in it. So, will it say it has plastic in it?
No, but the rice that
it might say synthetic rice.
No, yeah, but the rice that we're importing.
So John Cole, I'm sure this is my
FDA
sister.
approved.
Oh, FDA approved. Okay, John Cole, world famous. I'm sure this is my sister chatting on my brother-in-law's deal. She's a big time label reader. Sister, did you know that they have rice that's got plastic in it now? I had never heard of that. Satin says, I had to go cook. What did I miss? Well, I don't know. Where did you go cook, girl? I got naked and I danced on the table for a minute. You might have missed that. Yeah, who's on right now? Please tap thumbs up for Big Gay Steve. Oh, Wildcat, you're such a promoter. I'm gonna hire Wildcat as my manager because my imaginary husband ain't very good at it. So make sure it's made in the USA. Wildcat says the rice. Girl, I didn't realize. Damn, I mean, we can't even trust rice anymore. Shit.
Well, just make sure it's FDA approved. That's it.
Oh yeah, FDA approved. I trust the government a lot now. FDA, yeah, they only tell us the truth, always. Shit, girl. Oh, Lord. So look here, I got a Filipino snack. It's called Ding Dong. Richard's sister brought it back from the Philippines. She said, would you like some snacks I brought back from the Philippines? I said, I'm really not a snack eater. She goes, oh, I thought you might want some Ding Dong. I was like, give it all to me, girl. I want every bag you got. Huh?
Yes.
Ding dong. Oh, yeah. Richmond wants to show off his seaweed. Speaking of fake shit from China, girl.
Those were real seaweed.
Look at that. It's got the stick writing on it and everything. No way this shit is real. Have you read the label on this? Oh, we can't because it's written in stick. It's written in popsicle sticks.
Those are real seaweed.
It's the seaweed. Seaweed. In a little package. He's got just a few of them here. Seaweed. So I started laughing when we were in the car. He was showing me this. I was like, what is that? He goes, that's seaweed. My sister brought me back from the Philippines. I was like, what do you do with that? He goes, oh, I eat it, like I roll it up and eat it with soup. I started like laughing.
With my ramen soup?
With his ramen soup. I started laughing and he's like, what's so funny? I was like, because what's funny to me is that the Spaniards or whatever colonized the Philippines. And so they wrap tortillas up and eat it with their soup, and y'all wrap seaweed up and eat it with your soup.
I'm the only one that's doing it.
Richard says, I'm the only one that does that. I don't think you're the only one. Seaweed, girl. Yeah, Satin, what did you cook? Loaded baked potato and blackened chicken. Do you know Popeyes? Trailer Trash Towns and Wildcat did a mukbang on a Popeyes blackened chicken sandwich up in Canada. First of all, I didn't even know they had Popeyes in Canada. When he did that, I was like, oh my God, I bet that's good, but I wish we had it here. Well, today when we stopped at Popeyes, I looked, they do have it. We have it here. But I ordered chicken tenders, or I just want a snack. But I do want to try that sandwich. It does look good. Ribeyes. Who's making ribeyes? Oh, John. My sister, she's always throwing down. She's always got some good ass food going on. That's right. Everybody's welcome, Walk. When I go pick my puppies up after we've been out of town like this, they don't want to come home. They're like, no, I want to stay with my Aunt Sherry. Okay, so let's see. I gotta think of a question to ask Wildcat. See, I didn't put it out there now. Is there anything you want to ask Wildcat? She asked me a question.
Your other followers too, the other people.
Yes, she asked me a question, and then let's see, somebody else asked me something. You got a question you want to ask Wildcat? Okay, Wildcat, let's see. Let's just do some, what is that? Well, family, y'all just talking to each other, ribeyes for everyone. That's right. Okay, here's my In-N-Out drink. They actually gave me a Coke. But it's just plain Coke. Oh yeah, boxers and briefs. Yeah. Right? Okay, Wildcat, let's just go for it. Okay, bra or no bra? No, wait, let me see. You're going to church, bra or no bra? What? What are you mumbling? Rich was like, why did you ask her church? Because I want to see if she's going to wear a bra to church or not. Sports bra. At the church. uh, she said, yeah, I'll wear a bra to church, but no underwear. Wildcat. While you're sitting all up in the pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, boxers are briefs.
Boxes of briefs. She said, I'm sitting up in the pew, pew, pew.
Boxers.
With no underwear to cover my pew, pew, pew. Boxers or briefs.
Boxers.
No underwear.
Yeah.
Oh. Lord have mercy. Come up with a question. My mind's a blank, Richmond. Play-Doh. Told you, girl. You watch. 3:30 in the morning. These are gonna taste delicious. Depends. Get it? Depends. Oh shit. You want to hear a funny true story? I'm gonna be totally honest with you on here. Richmond's gonna cringe when I say this.
I wear boxers a lot. They're asking me.
Yeah, Richmond wears boxers. Yo, I thought you were briefs.
No, boxers. I use boxers.
Usually it's nothing, but
I don't wear briefs.
what are you doing?
At night, no underwear.
So, as I get older, things get weaker. I actually popped our new puppy on the butt and fussed at her because she peed in the bed the other night. And this is no shit. Richmond says, how dare you spank her for that? You peed in the bed last week.
I have to show them too.
He said, you're just as bad as her. I was like, well, I did it by accident because I'm old. But what does Richmond want on me? Boxers or briefs? What do you want on me, Richmond? I wear briefs. I don't have any boxers.
He wears briefs.
I wear briefs, but what would you prefer me? Boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Briefs. Yeah, I might want to get your prostate checked out. Yeah. I will say I do get up probably at least 5 or 6 times a night and to pee. But I actually do pee a lot. So I drink a lot of tea, like when or whatever. I drink a lot before I go to sleep. That's probably why. But so I hear about people getting up in the middle of the night all the time having to pee when they got prostate problems, but they can't pee. But I actually do.
You just drink a lot. That's
So I'm not sure if it's because I'm drinking too much. There he was, girl. Just a glimpse. What is that?
no beer.
Oh, you drinking this gay ass. He's drinking this gay ass. He loves this. Barefoot spritzer. Yeah. Okay, Wildcat says, John, I think Electric Light Orchestra is my favorite. What's your favorite band? Do you love the Commodores? The Commodores. Wasn't Lionel Richie part of the Commodores at first? Before he broke out on his own? Your daughter-in-law had never heard of the Commodores? Really, sister? Yeah, he was with the Commodores, I thought. Mason! Mason's on the scene. How you doing, Mason? Steely Dan. Yeah, they were good too. Yeah, okay. What's I want to ask, Wildcat, you've asked these questions on your live. I don't want to copy Wildcat, but I am curious. Like, what's everybody's favorite, the best concert you ever been to? Mine, for me, was Boston. I went to see Boston actually about 3 times. Oh, and Pat Benatar. Pat Benatar is badass. I've seen her about 5 times. But Boston, though, every time I go see them, they just blow me away. They're so good. Eagles, Doobie Brothers. Oh, God, I love the Doobie Brothers. Love the Eagles. They're all great. Leonard Skinner. I love the classic rock, or the classic southern rock, they call it sometimes. That's when I go to the river camping, that's all I want to hear. And I love all kinds of music because I used to be a DJ. I love rap. I love country. I love classical. I love even big band music. I love everything. But when I'm camping, I want to hear some southern rock, girl. Leonard Skinner, the Doobie Brothers, Eagles. What's the guy's name? Bob Seger. That's what I want to hear when I'm camping. Doobie Brothers. We were talking about posters, John Cole, world famous, on our walls when we were kids. Oh, posters. I remember you, sister, having blacklight posters. You remember the fuzzy blacklight posters? Used to get all psychedelic. My sister had a blacklight poster. I remember in a blacklight, made all the lint show on your clothes and anything white glow. And I remember, sister, didn't you have beads hanging in your doorway? Seemed like you had beads in your doorway to your bedroom. I remember that. Kiss and Motley Crue. Oh, yes. Yes. I saw Kiss in concert. Actually, was it? Yeah, I saw Kiss and Def Leppard together. Def Leppard's one of my favorite bands. But, girl, I hate to say it, they suck in concert. I've seen them twice in concert. They're just not that good live. I don't know why. They're not that great live, but they do the best they can. But Kiss was good. Kiss was good. Boston was probably the best band I've ever seen live. Next to Pat Benatar. Pat Benatar is, man, she's unbelievable. Live, she's real good. Hell yeah. Brad Paisley at the Houston Rodeo. You saw Brad Paisley, Mason? Man, he's got a song that I just discovered recently. I forget the name of it now. I check it, but it's on my phone, and I can't touch my phone right now. But the song's about 12 years old, but I had never heard it before. And it's so good. He's a great singer. That's right, Cinnamon. That's the best camping music. All that southern rock. We have a. You drove Vince Neil, Sherry, with Motley Crue, really? To the airport once. He was wasted. No, it's no surprise. Vince Neil with Motley Crue. Now, one of them date Pamela Anderson from Motley Crue? Is that the right band? I thought Pamela Anderson was with one of those. Or was it? I think it was Motley Crue. She dated one of them. It didn't last. Yeah, you had beads in the doorway, I remember. Paul McCartney and Wings. Oh. I love Paul McCartney was good with Wings. With a little love, we can bring it down. Yeah. Always wanted to see Elton John. Girl, you should have went to the gay bars with me. We used to hang out all the time. Shit. Tommy Lee. Cinnamon Stick. Why you want to bring up a legend like that? Cinnamon Stick just... She just ran over all of us with that one. Yes, Tommy Lee. Vincent's road manager brought me a hamburger on the way to the hotel. Oh, really? He bought you a hamburger? Oh, that was sweet. Wildcat says, I love Kiss concert, but I went to a special Dolly Parton concert where only 500 seats were only sold. The best concert for me ever. Third row seat. She is amazing. Oh, Wildcat. I would love, that's, and she's so old now, I'll probably never get to see Dolly Parton. I mean, come on. She is amazing. I can't imagine. I've always wanted to meet her. I would love to meet her. She just seems like she would be so sincere and just friendly. And I ain't never seen her like be rude to anybody. You saw Elton John? Yeah. Prince was the bomb. Really? You saw Prince? I don't remember that. Elton John, yeah. You know, me and Richmond went to see Rod Stewart. What was it, a few months ago? Hadn't even been a year ago. Was it a year ago? Yeah, it was last summer, and we saw Rod Stewart. He was doing the best he could, but he is like 77 years old. It was okay. I mean, but he had a lot of backup singers on stage, a lot of harmonizing going on because, you know, he just don't sound like he used to, and he can't. I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? Never saw Prince. Yeah. Yeah, I would say Boston was the best I ever saw. Country music, I always say Tracy Lawrence because I actually got to go on his bus, his tour bus, and watch him sign autographs. I was sitting on a sofa across from the dinette table. He was sitting there with his manager signing autographs, and I was sitting on the little sofa on this beautiful tour bus, just watching him, you know. I didn't really talk to him or anything, but then his bulldog, he had a bulldog, one of those American bulldogs, or English bulldog, I don't know, with the smashed in face. It's in some of his if you look at his advertisements from the 90s, That bulldog's in a lot of the pictures with him. That same dog. That dog jumped up on the sofa and grabbed my arm and started fucking the shit out of it. Just started up in my arm. And I didn't know what to do. I was just like, I was frozen. Like, so I look over at Tracy Lawrence. That's when I did say something to him. I said, Tracy, I think your dog's in love with me. And he looked over and he saw what the dog was doing. Him and his manager just busted out laughing. They thought that was the funniest shit. Oh, I bet Dolly Parton. I bet she did make everybody feel. She just seems like. Actually, Dolly Parton reminds me. Correct me if I'm wrong, sister, of our mother. My mother, Wanda, was her name, but our mother was a lot like Dolly Parton. If I had to compare her to any woman in the world, she was classy like her. Always, even like she'd just be around the house. She would put on her makeup and do herself up. She loved to look pretty all the time, even when she was cleaning the house. Just had so much class and that southern just warmness about her. She just reminded me a lot of Dolly Parton. I think that's why I love Dolly Parton so much. She reminds me a lot of my mom. Your grandmother passed away Thursday? Oh, that's right, Mason. Your daddy's mama. I heard about that, yeah. She had been fighting cancer for 6 years? Something like that. And then she suddenly passed. Sorry about that, Mason. Right? Give Rod Stewart props for getting on stage. You know what's funny is he was up there and he was singing and he was trying to dance a little bit, but there was a couple times I saw him like lost his footing and he kind of stumbled, looked like he was going to fall over like Joe Biden on a bicycle, girl. He was just, but he didn't fall. He came close a couple times. I was like, okay, Rod, you probably need to just sit down and tell us a story. Quit singing. One thing about Rod Stewart, though, it shocked me too, is he loves to use the F word, girl, on stage. It's like F this and F that and F. It was weird. Like, everybody was laughing, but I was like, okay, Rod. He's kind of nasty, but you saw David Bowie, Wildcat, my God. You've seen it all. My imaginary husband is snoring, guys. That's a damn shame right there. Look at that girl. What the hell, girl? That's a damn shame right there. That might be my cue that it's time to end our live. But I'm having too much fun. Just let him snore. Yeah, Mason, we're sorry about that. Dolly is your crush? Now that my imaginary husband's asleep, I could probably say if she could probably turn me straight. Yeah. Yep. She popped them titties out and I don't know. Just keep the wig on. Don't take the wig off. She might be able to persuade me. Oh, that's terrible because I just said she reminded me of my mother. No. No, but I could. No. Oh. But I could. She's beautiful. Like, you just said she reminds you of your mother. Now you're talking about she could turn you straight. Okay, Steve, you need to talk to Dr. Phil a little bit about this. Yeah, imaginary husband has one wine cooler and passes right out. Girl, I do call Cinnamon. I do. He has a 4-drink limit. pretty much. Seriously, beer, wine, doesn't matter. I count him when he's drinking. By the second drink, he's trying to rape me. The third drink, he's taking his clothes off and running down the hallway naked. Well, the fourth drink, girl, it is it's crazy. I don't know what. That's probably 4 drinks right there, and he's out cold. 4 drinks and a In-N-Out burger. He's done. He's done for the night. Yeah, I didn't get to see. I've been to some of those concerts where like a lot of people. Like I was with one with the REO Speedwagon, Fleetwood Mac, uh, like Doobie Brothers, all like those big Houston concerts they used to have where like everybody showed up. Who's everyone's famous person crush? See, Wildcat, you're better at the questions than me. That's good. I'm glad Wildcat's asking these questions because I don't know what to ask people. I mean, I want to ask like what brand of underwear you wear and stuff like that. Who's everyone's famous person crush? Tiny Tim. Yes, sister, I remember Tiny Tim. He spent the afternoon shopping for shoes. He is a lightweight Wildcat. He's already out. I mean, I could just pretty much do anything I want at this point. He will not remember. Tiny Tim, yeah, I remember seeing Tiny Tim. I'm sorry, guys. Famous person crush. I guess I don't know, girl. I don't know why I can't think of nobody. I've always kind of had a crush on Matt Damon for some reason. I always thought Matt Damon was hot. I can say this now because he's asleep. I couldn't participate in that question if he was awake. Because believe me, on the way home from Houston tomorrow, that'd be the dominating conversation. So you think Matt Damon's hot? Well, it's funny because he's not Asian. He looks nothing like me. So. Buddy Rich? He probably doesn't even know who Matt Damon is. Yeah, he does. Shit, but that's only, I don't know. I can't think of a celebrity like. I always kind of, for some reason, was attracted to the guy. I don't know why. The one that played in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I can't even remember his name now. I actually had a wet dream about him, girl. I don't know why. Isn't that weird? I just had a weird dream about him. The guy that played Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I forget his name. That actor. For some reason, I've always thought he was cute. But I don't have anybody like I'm super obsessed over or anything. Other than the UPS man. I have it hard for him. Big time. Matthew Broderick. There you go, sister. Hell yeah. And Wildcat. Y'all both said it at the same time. Yeah, I don't know why. Matthew Broderick. Girl, at the beginning of that Ferris Bueller's Day Off, he's in the shower. Oh, I don't know why. There's something about him. Yeah. Catherine Cinnamon Stick. Catherine who? Moenig. Shane from the L Word season 1. I don't know. I don't know any of these new. Well, I don't know if she's new, but I don't know any of the new actors. I'm yawning and my eyes are watering. Yeah. So okay, we gotta have a new question, Wildcat. I'm boring tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I can't think of anything to ask people. I mean, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite? Wildcat's got good questions. Or sister, why don't you ask somebody? Ask some questions. Kelly LeBrock from Weird Science. Seems like I remember that movie. Yeah. When I was straight, what kind of girls did I like? When I was straight. When I was pretending to be straight. Oh, Lord. I did have a girlfriend in high school. She was cute. She was really pretty, actually. When I look at the pictures of her now, I was like, damn, she was pretty. Steven Seagal, married to Steven Seagal. Haley Steinfeld Mason? See, I don't know who any of these people are. I know who Steven Seagal is. Yeah. Yeah, Wildcat, I had a girlfriend in high school. We dated for a couple years, but I don't know what I was thinking. I did care about her. I don't know if I loved her, but I cared about her. But mainly, I'll be honest with you, I was trying to fight the fact that I was gay. I was trying not to be gay. So I thought if I, dated a girl, maybe it would change things. But it didn't. Yeah. She was very sweet. Very pretty. I heard she married a very wealthy man she lives in Tennessee now. And I heard that she's a millionaire. She married some guy with a lot of money. So she took the right road, or it was a good thing that she didn't end up with me, because I'm about $1 million shy of being a millionaire, so. LL Cool J, really? Satin? My cousin, who lives in California now, she went to LL Cool J concert and jumped up on stage and grabbed him or hugged him or something while he was performing, and security drug her ass off stage. And then he told security, I don't know, sometime, I guess right when it happened, to bring her backstage after the show. So they brought her backstage after the show. He wanted to meet her. But she is beautiful, so maybe. But she got to go backstage after doing that and meet him. You wish you had powers like I dream of Genie. Oh, God. I know that's right, Cinnamon. LL Cool J. So there's a lot of LL Cool J fans on here. Oh, Lord, really? LL Cool J. Yeah. He is good looking. I can see how somebody would be attracted to him. Y'all would seem to be amazed between what? LL Cool J? Yeah. Yeah. Isn't he the one that sang that song Going Back to Cali? I'm going back to Cali. 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 I'm going back to Cali. I don't think so. Ariana Grande. She is awesome, Mason. I have to agree there. She's pretty. I like her music. Yeah, she's great. I love her music. I don't know why. I can't think of any. Let's think. I just can't think of anybody I was really into when I was even a kid. Oh, I will tell you one I remember when I was a kid, when I was very young. You remember the movie E.T.? Not Elliot, the little kid that was like in love with the alien or connected with the alien, but his older brother in that movie. Girl, I thought he was so cute. When I saw that movie the first time, I kept wanting to go back and see it again and again and again. My mom was like, okay, I already took you to the theater like 5 times. How many times can you see the alien? I was like, girl, I ain't looking at the alien. I'm looking at Elliot's brother. Shit. Especially when he came in that scene where he comes in the house and he's wearing a football jersey and he's looking in the refrigerator and he's singing and he goes, ain't nothing in here but hell shit. I was praying they were going to do a shirtless scene with him in that movie, but they never did. Fire the director. Drew Barrymore. That's my imaginary husband snoring. You know what's weird? I'm not kidding. Richmond never used to snore, ever, until he became general manager for the Hilton Hotel. It's weird. As soon as he started becoming general manager, he started snoring. And I think it's because the tremendous amount of stress he's under. Like he's exhausted now when he sleeps. Like he's sleeping deeper than normal or something. I'm serious. I never heard him snore ever until he became GM of the hotel. And he started snoring like crazy, sometimes louder than me. And I weigh 300 pounds, girl. Shit. Sometimes I sound like a Harley Davidson driving by. I'll snore so loud. Little Texas Wildcat says, I thought he was blue eyes, blue pinky eyes, something like that, Wildcat. You watched Duplex last night with Drew Barrymore? Never heard of that. Drew Barrymore. Yeah, so I was attracted to Elliot's brother in E.T. That's the first, I guess I could say, Hollywood or celebrity crush that I can remember having on somebody on TV. Oh, see, more I think about it, more come to mind. I had it pretty bad for Ricky Schroeder, too, back in the day. I thought Ricky Schroeder was cute. Wildcat says, we were driving the car the other day and I said, I think I want to start calling Mason Little Texas. There's a band called Little Texas. Do you remember Little Texas, that band? I forget what songs they sang. Wildcat's gonna call you Little Texas from now on. You love Ricky Schroeder, Wildcat? Oh, God. She says, I actually wrote him and sent. Oh, you wrote him and he sent you an autographed picture. I placed it on the toy box next to my bed and kissed him goodnight. Oh, my God. You wrote him and he wrote you back. I don't know why I never thought about writing him a letter, girl. Or I could have had the UPS man just deliver me to his front porch. Carmen, do you watch what? Anime? What is that? I don't know if I'm saying it right. And I'm enemy, or did you spell it right? I don't know why I could be eating these cold ass fries. I need to put them in the microwave. Can y'all really hear him snoring? Anime. Oh, okay. Karen? I thought it was Carmen. No, I've never watched it. I don't know what that is either. Richmond and I watch a lot of Tubi. I canceled my Netflix. Got tired of this shit. Told them to piss off. And then I have Prime. I have Prime through Amazon. But the problem with Prime is, for some reason, when I click on a movie on Prime, like a lot of times, like 5 minutes into the movie, 10 minutes into the movie, could be 30 minutes in the movie, it just will kick me out of the movie for no reason. It happens every time. I got tired of that. So I quit watching them. I probably should have complained to them. Maybe they don't know what's happening, but it's kicking me out of a movie. Usually about 5 to 7 minutes in. And if I restart it, it'll do it again. It won't let me watch a movie without all kind of problems. So I just quit watching them. Now I watch Tubi. I love Tubi. It's got a lot of great movies, and most of them are completely free. Does he smoke? No. Said a minute he don't. I do, so I guess he secondhand smokes. Is that a big factor for smoking? I need to quit. I actually bought me some, I know it's not any better, but I bought some dipping tobacco today because we drove Richmond's car and he don't like me smoking in it. So to keep me from choking him to death on the way up here, I had to have something to calm myself down. So I bought me some chewing tobacco. That keeps me from, wanting a cigarette too bad. It still doesn't take it away completely, but it keeps my sanity. No, you're just wondering if he smoked? No, he don't smoke. Yeah. But he tells me he loves the smell of it. Go figure. At the same time telling me he wants me to quit. He's like, I want you to quit. But then he smells it, and it's like, he's like, that reminds me of the first time you came to visit me in the Philippines and you were smoking. I was like, but it's like me, like when I smell a cigar, it reminds me of my dad. I love the smell of cigars because I think about my dad as soon as I smell one. You can hear him loud and clear. I bet you can because this phone picks up weird sound. I noticed I took that video a while back and posted it on my YouTube of the fishing trip that me and Richmond took, the little birthday fishing trip. And in the video, you can hear the aerator for the bait, the motor running for the aerator like so loud in the video, like to keep the shrimp alive. But when you're standing on the boat, you can't even hear it. It's like it's almost, you can't even hear it. But for some reason, the phone like picks up that frequency, that sound. It sounded so loud. I was like, I bet people watching this video are like, how the hell can you fish listening to that all day? But you can't hear that. It's just like such a low buzz. But for some reason, this phone picks it up. So I bet you can hear him snoring. You did, Cinnamon? You quit cold turkey? Oh, man. So many of my friends have quit cold turkey. Well, I had one friend that had to have heart surgery, and his doctor said, if you don't quit, you're going to die. So that was enough for him. He quit cold turkey. But I've known people who have just quit and never went back to it. I don't know why. We watched the 80s movies. Wildcat says we watched the 80s movies today called The Substitute. Seems like I've heard of that. I think I've seen that. My all-time, you like pipe tobacco? I do too, Wildcat. I love the smell of a pipe. Love it. Nobody smokes a pipe anymore. They still sell them. In fact, I see them in the gas stations all the time. You can buy a pipe. You can buy the tobacco and everything. I just don't ever see anybody actually doing it. Yeah. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Quit cold turkey. What was I thinking? Yeah, I've known a lot of people that have been able to do that though. Just lay them down, walk away, never touch them again. It's like, I wish I could do that. You just looked up Wanda. It looks interesting. Really, Sherry? That was our mother's name, Wanda. Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Yeah, we watched that last night. Any of the Medea movies are good. Medea Goes to Jail, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. The Substitute movie was kind of cheesy. I am what DB is good for information on film. Yeah. Yeah, those are all good. A lot of good movies on Tubi. I see a lot of good movies on Tubi. Hell yeah. Yeah, your friend David smokes a pipe, Mason? Cinema Stick says that was Grandma's name. She used to get drunk to wasted days and wasted nights. Wasn't that Freddie Fender? Wasted days and wasted nights. Oh, Freddie Fender. Yeah, Medea's awesome. She stopped smoking for you. You know, I wish I could do that. Richmond's asked me so many times to quit. He's like, I hate, poor thing, and he coughs. he coughs. Like when he gets in my truck and rides in my truck, he starts coughing immediately. Even though I'm not smoking, just the smell and the, yeah, but he's just too nice about it. I really do. I wish he would just put his foot down and just tell me, like, it's over, bitch. If you don't put that away, it's over. I'm gone. I'm gonna find me a rich doctor with a Porsche that don't smell like smoke. Then I'd probably quit. But until then, yeah. I just, I don't know. I just don't. I mean, I guess it isn't easy. It's not easy for people who quit like that. But I just start going completely nuts. My brain doesn't even work right. When I quit smoking, like the second or third, fourth day in, I'm clumsy. I'm dropping stuff. I can't think straight. I'll seriously, I'll be driving somewhere and I'll just take a left turn and start heading down the road, and I'm just like, then I'm like, where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. I just go crazy when I quit smoking. It's weird. And I guess it's that deep addiction. I always talk myself back into going to smoking. No matter what, oh, you're gonna get cancer. Well, then I start thinking about all my friends and relatives that lived in their 70s and 80s that smoked. Yeah. Well, they lived that long. Or, you're going to get emphysema. I've had friends of mine that were on oxygen from smoking, but it's just, I always make up some kind of excuse. Like, it just, and I tell you, I'm addicted to them so badly that it seems, and I only smoke a pack a day. I'm not even heavy. Like, I got friends that used to smoke. I had a friend that smoked 4 packs a day. Now, how you do that, I have no idea. But he was able to do that. I'm a 24-hour, 1 pack will last me usually 24 hours. But it's crazy, the addiction, because I will actually, like, I think about, I don't want to smoke because I don't want to get emphysema, I don't want to get cancer, I don't want to get, and then, like, that second day away from the cigarette, it's so strong that I actually just tell myself, oh, I don't even care if I get cancer. I just want to I don't want to quit. I'm just going to take my chances. Now, that's bad. That's bad. When something's got a hold of you that strong that you just like, I don't even care if it kills me, But at that moment, I don't care. I just want to hit. And once I get that cigarette, then I start thinking about, God, I really should quit this. I hate this. It's terrible. My mom tried to warn me. She did. I didn't listen to her. Now look at me. Yeah, you have to be ready to quit. I know, it's like losing weight. You have to, like, be ready. Nobody can tell you, you need to lose some weight. And you go on a diet the next day. You don't have to. You grew up in a home of chain smoker, had trouble breathing, but never once did I ask her to stop smoking. She just quit, and I was so surprised and said, wow, she must really love me. Aww. Well, see, both my parents smoked. My mom started smoking, I think, when she was 13. And my dad, he smoked cigars, but I think the story be told, maybe sister can correct me if I'm wrong, but he actually started smoking in 1970 when I was born, because he bought a box of cigars, because that was what you did back when you had a boy, and share with people cigars for the new baby. He told me this story. My dad said it. I bought a box of cigars to celebrate. I just had a baby boy, but I couldn't find anybody that wanted to smoke with me, so I just kept them, and then I just started smoking cigars, and I'm hooked on them now. I was like, it's kind of a lame story, but okay. My mom tried to quit so many times and failed every time. Simon says, I used to smoke a pack and a half American Spirits. Yeah, see, American Spirits was my cigarette too, but I quit buying them because they're in Texas now. They're $13 a pack, which is pretty high. So I've been buying these Marlboro Selects. They're like $5.88 a pack if you buy 2 packs. But they suck. They're not good. I don't like the way they taste. I don't know. But I love my American experience, American spirits, but they're just too damn expensive. I just can't afford them. My sister says, I remember when, what? I remember when, what? Let me scroll back down. Oh, girl, I missed it. Where'd it go? I remember when we were in Arkansas. Why does it keep doing that? When Arkansas, that you were gonna get hooked, and you got mad at me. I got mad at you. What, in Arkansas? When were we in Arkansas together? I don't remember that. Chocolate is your addiction, Satin? That ain't too bad. Hello, Grantis. What? Grant is the best. Grant is the best. Hello, Grant is the best. You tried to warn me. Well, so did everybody else. Mom tried to warn me. Well, I remember I was started playing with them with cigars, and then I couldn't smoke a cigar in this gay bar I was in one night. They told me to put my cigar out. I couldn't smoke in the gay bar with this cigar. I guess they was intimidated by the big old fatty. But you could smoke cigarettes. And the guy I was hanging out with said, hey, it's okay. I got a whole carton in my truck. I'll bring you some cigarettes. So he gave me a pack of Marlboros. And I put them in the console of my truck. I smoked some of them that night at the bar. And I went, put them in the console of my truck. And then the next day I went over to visit my parents. And they had a circular driveway. And I pulled up right in front of the porch. Their house was kind of elevated up. And they had a porch. And when you were standing on the porch and looking down in the car in front of you in the driveway, you could see right inside of it. My mom was standing there talking to me. She looked in. She saw she could see those cigarettes sitting in the console of my truck. And that's when she said, oh, baby, please tell me you're not smoking those. And I said, yeah. I told her the story. I couldn't smoke cigar. And then she looked at me, shook her head. She goes, honey, I'm telling you. You start messing with those, they're going to grab a hold of you, and they're not going to let go. It's worse than crack. So, and I didn't believe her because at the time I really wasn't addicted to them. I could put them down with no problem, but I didn't listen to her, and sure enough, I got hooked on them. So, addicted to food. Shit, I'm addicted to everything. Food. Yeah, they're expensive. Addicted to sweets. I'm addicted to dick. And that's pretty much it. And UPS, man. Oh, you talking about when we went to flee the hurricane? No, we went to Oklahoma, not Arkansas. Sister, I was already way hooked on cigarettes by then. Man, I wish I was allergic to a satin. Go give me a reason. Yeah. Weed is probably way better. You can't stand the smell of weed, really? Wildcat? I actually like the smell of it. But I can't do it. It makes me paranoid and sick to my stomach. It makes me throw up every time I do it. Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't care if people do it. I just don't do it. But I do like the smell of it. But I can't do it. It just makes me weird, paranoid. But not skunk weed, right, Sherry? Oh, hell yeah. Really hate the smell of weed. Girl, you know when you go to a concert, as soon as the sun goes down, the band hits the stage, the opening band, that weed smell starts passing through all. I remember when I went to see any concert, but Boston and Leonard Skinner, and I remember that was the first thing I noticed. As soon as it got dark and the first band hit the stage, all of a sudden, people start firing up their weed. Yep. Yeah, it makes me paranoid, sister. I can't do it. And it makes me throw up. Not edibles. It messes you up, the edibles one, right? Woo. I don't know. Although, like I think I told y'all this before, my neighbor, she has a friend that lives in Utah. And he always brings some good weed down from Utah. I went over to her house one night. We were all sitting out there, and I decided to hit it. And I was the best songwriter after that. I wrote some hit songs that night, girl. Well, in my head. I didn't actually write it on paper. But the next morning, I woke up and I couldn't even remember the first word of any song I had written. But I knew I had written some hits in my head. Then I realized I think that weed was just pretty good. So I was like, it was funny because I was telling her and him and my imaginary husband, they were all there. We were all kind of high. And I was telling them about it. I was dead serious. I was like, hey, I got this hit song. I just immediately called it a hit song without any real proof that it was a hit song. I was like, I got this hit song in my head. And they're busted out laughing. I'm telling them about this song and they don't want to hear it, but they're laughing. Wasn't until the next day when I came down off of it, I realized, like, yeah, they probably weren't hits. So it's probably a good thing you forgot all about it. Oh, yeah, the concerts. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like I told you, I only did cocaine one time in my life. And it was right before an AC/DC concert. So concerts put you in a whole different frame of mind. Yeah. You had insomnia, cinnamon stick 20 years ago, and you smoked weed to put you to sleep. One hit, and I was out like a light. Oh shit. Yeah. Well, see, it has its medicinal purposes. Dolce's throwing a poop fest over there. Good thing you have ceramic tile. John is cleaning it up and fussing. Yeah, she does. She shits like a Pez dispenser, I'm telling you. Push them turds out one right after the other. I'm not kidding. I ain't never seen a dog shit that much. I don't know what's going on with her. But she eats a lot if you let her. Richmond says I'm overfeeding her. I'm just like, well, I'm not overfeeding her. I'm just putting food in the bowl so she don't bother me. He's like, yeah, but she doesn't know to just eat when she gets full and leave and come back later. She's trying to eat the whole fucking bowl of food. And I picked her up the other night and her belly was like this and her body's like this. He's like, see, look at her belly. She's eating too much. I'm like, yeah, you might be right. Yeah, she never stops eating. I mean, it don't matter what you give that dog, she will eat it. She ate a Brussels sprout the other night on camera while I was filming. She'll eat anything. Oh, good Lord. Well, guys, I think I'm about to head to the. Come on. I think he stopped snoring. I think I'm about to go to bed, y'all. It's getting late. This wasn't my best live, but I had fun. I didn't have any kind of activity for y'all. Nighty night. It's 11 o'clock past your bedtime. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Besides, I'm gonna spend a good majority of the night on the toilet, I think, after eating this shit. Sleep tight. Good night, Rosie. Good night, Wildcat. We had fun. It lasted 2 hours already. No shit. Did it really? You're right, it did, girl. It goes by so fast. Yeah, I had 10 people. I know, I might have to start getting butt naked on here or something to keep people's attention longer. Well, not everything can be perfectly like a big hit. But I just felt bad because I was telling Richmond when we were getting in and out, I was like, what am I going to do on the live? They don't want to just see me eat a piece of shit hamburger. I got to do something. He's like, I don't know, just talk. We don't want to scare people away. Right. I don't want to be like trailer trash taps. Putting my titties on the table while I'm eating. Night, night, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful night. Yes. You too. Thanks, Wildcat. Thanks, Rosie's, Satin, famous John Cole. I think Mason already left. I don't know who's the other. Mason, everybody cinnamon stick. John Cole, cinnamon. I'm scrolling. If I repeat your name, yeah, I think that's everybody. That's all the important people. All right. I love you. Everybody's important. I'm just kidding. We'll see you later. Good night, y'all. Bye-bye.